entro fitai afi de ye kobisa wo se loan na wo ka ho asem se omo sori a ne ntia omo di odobro ni atem airtime ni nyina ne se omo se Akosua Serwah abre wa bre nti no e wo se wo twa ne bre so aba ye kobisa wo se loan kro na wo se wo de amade Lumba nti wa bre no e wo hefa bank ben a unnim bank no okay
na ehu kakra o se mama Akosua Serwah ai courtroom call insem sisi pa bebre pie insem sisi na do so pa che se ehu se
even PW1 also denied under cross-examination that there was a mortgage to be paid, even though that assertion is stated under paragraph 20 of her own WOC. Even PW1 also denied under cross-examination that there was a mortgage to be paid, even though that assertion is stated under paragraph 20 of her own evidence.
So just en tronko na omkoko to ko twa
you the brace see what court hopa
ne rep okojine man no just say na make an previous video they said Justice Dorinda Smith after she's a woman of peace or pasumdwe o ka say ko dem brand friendship pa campe we pa ko be mu omu nyina la me na make cho.
She gave evasive answers and contradicted her own evidence. She did not know anything about the alleged loan contracted, not amount, date, bank, or who contracted it.
Say, omukoye no. Omankasa witness statement ni ensem onko gina doc mko kan no kwa bi kwampo na entale. I'm telling you. And you na make like I'm quoting somebody. We did here for 7 Ghana TV now. And judgment, so it's in the public domain. To be a kind of be with koye. Say wa can say. Mosi Lumba. Na me Akosua Serwah. Or you penny. Eko bo bisia de ma Lumba. What's it? Abana to kwani jim Charlie. Hey, go for to nsema go go for any power from how. Into kwani jim gigigi. Mama Akosua Serwah ko bo bisia de ma Lumba na mortgage na den ko to fie. Omo ko do court ma me judge na mu nyina say power of attorney ya de ma je say odipa kwana na ogina on ombo bisia na amount omo kwaji ya ayetwema menhwe me dey here for 7 Ghana TV na hwe eni dey one patcho ya de bi ma me subscribe ma what we me bonnet we 2 minutes kan point we subscribe we notification bell be ba click so ma me let's go this channel together. TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, X, baby media grow. Baby, me obi in Pachopi. Subscribe, man. What? You can follow me on all these social media platforms: TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, X. Now, some guys say you can say mamena bre because no dindu free Germany ba. We see that you find on Tunchen. Yes, ma'am. No kobo mami Akosua Serwah or your penny a kobo bisia at the Lumba. If you are multi mortgage, if you mamma na tu achese insem ngona ni nyani ye pie go do broni so ye pie go Lumba so ye pie go do broni so say I say Lumba ye wa commit boni bi e bin see that oh Charlie ya te ni meja yo mamma no ko do court e bisa say okay no problem okobo obisia bank ben okobo obisia no onim sika se na okoje ye minim infie ben afi ben e na okoje bisia no minim. Iti when you na ekokosa na be say so why like why would they do that? Say yen na yen go do broni ni masepoto ana say den mo am say wakoji loan de ama Lumba na audio bi kwampo leak ye kwampo na Akosua pempo maami na o ka say Lumba koji iska bi oji 20,000 euros no bet na Ghana na odwin say oba be bi she say in some kind I don't want to repeat because it's not good for a legend like Lumba. Wa yama power for attorney akwa kujina court na me gina yamo wa kwa na me gina obi witness statement wa twa me fe kujina court o mo it was a different thing nti we na kinke nyam na make how I'm just repeating I'm just explaining one or two things so that you get clearer picture of the video na amebo no what you say kinke na e kan say it is ansem we na akoso still you are not satisfied. To me, for no way, Jojo, Mammy Akosua Serwah, no, pulling the strings for their personal and selfish gains. So why would she allow herself to be dragged like that? While witness, while power of attorney, or the man who could, or running some more campaigns. Basing on boy, yeah, boy. If you are boy, just say, be higher secretary, me bro, I secretary. When you have been at that, not sure video, ni be mammy. Now who the echo? That thing, some no echo. A while be say, hey, say, I didn't quite good. Me didn't back up pay for 7 Ghana TV now here, but your social media platforms in us. Me hobby 7 Ghana TV dinner and 7 Ghana TV dinner and abuse. Me patrol. Subscribe, my wati. Share this video, tell a friend, Let's go this channel together. Now, court in some media, some know can say, my Akosua Serwah issue mother, issue to pack, issue say Alex. Just say, or because of certificate back up. They be a mechan, say me singlet, me inner. To be challenging me, and all there me say, by force I'm singlet, the may answer me shirt. Me la cosi, me la cosa, some should be was here, me should be was so I'll be. But in this case, my Akosua Serwah feels or maybe in my city or the Omoko court say, okay, Omoko Yano, Bagana, he who alleges must prove meeting baby wasn't me a comfort, okay, prove it. Inti, Midumbesia, how they nyabutana, any other generation video in mommy. It has to be brave. Mama Akosua, all of us, we love you, but slow down. Why? Papa.
In Kenya, I would say we are speaking to people they need to understand.
137 in more de man can see.
Okay, all right.
What the pa?
And see, yet under cross-examination, she could not give any detail of any of the reasons by saying, I do not recall or denying outright. She gave evasive answers.
Evasive.
And contradicted her
because
own
evasive now. Not just say, well, otutu a phone part in my court. Evasive.
Very, she gave evasive answers and contradicted her own evidence. She did not know anything about the alleged loan contracted, not amount, date, bank, or who contracted it. Even PW1 also denied under cross-examination that there was a mortgage to be paid, even though that assertion is stated under paragraph 20 of her own. Even PW1 also denied under cross-examination that there was a mortgage to be paid, even though that assertion is stated under paragraph 20 of her own evidence.
So just say entro kwa no mkoko to ku try you.
See what court hopa.
When entro fitai. Afi de ye ko bisa wo say loan na wo ka ho asem. So mo sorry a. Ni ntia wo di odobro ni atem airtime ni nyina ne say omo say Akosua Serwah abre. Wa abre nti no e wo say wo twa ne bre so aba. Ye ko bisa wo say loan kro na wo say wo de amada Lumba nti wa bre no. E wo hefa bank ben a unnim bank no. Okay, ese unnim bank na yati ase. Sika na ye dodo sen a, sika no so unnim. You don't know the amount. And okay, ese say unnim amount so or the date ni da ban a, date ni so minim.
Eno so yenim.
So wo unnim amount no.
Da yemnim.
Unnim date no. Amount no so unnim.
Unnim bank.
Hey. This we have people supporting 139.
139 says that these answers confirm that the plaintiff did not relocate with the late Daddy Lumba.
Okay, say you can't abandonment in wasem. And it sa answers here the my yina no judge ne say e confirm say enye oni Daddy Lumba ne kotina.
Yes, or say these answers confirm that the plaintiff did not relocate with the late Daddy Lumba. Meanwhile, it is clear from the evidence on record that he left Germany for Ghana for medical attention. Even though the attorney mentioned 2013, same cannot be correct because her own evidence at paragraph 19, she says that the plaintiff visited the deceased in 2018 2011, 2012, 2013, and 2018. If the deceased relocated to Ghana in 20...
Unim say, Sassy we are Kansas and one omodi twitwa ntro afraya or to Germany here okota I'm a hero. I went to me to prove in the case here. All this fake audio come sa mother year or no at the better now about abontin some cotton radio station so omukaka say and about 20 say 20 and one new and throw no criteria no. This is it. You see, sir, I repeat it. No, so Munka say, and a 20 year by, and a 26 year by 20, and then a copy more cotton.
Papa, okay.
All right.
It is I am thrown on share, and no copy cotton, and it will be catch yourself, Akosua Serwah cotton or coin. In some of kind and thrown no kuchaya. This is the evidence.
All right.
Move to.
Hey, nothing can you.
Would you move? Say 142 now can you now 13 now can.
There be 139. Let's move to what? Do one of my young kind in Nancy so that at least it will make meaning to the people that are listening. Why kicking? It is because that's the only thing that we are discussing today. Until let's have time and then our time no forgive me what I say. It says that if the deceased relocated to Ghana in 2013, then the plaintiff could not have visited him in 2010, 2012 because he was not in Ghana. In any case, these dates mentioned are disputed as D2 was at that time married and living with the deceased at Tantra Hill before they moved to East Legon in 2016 from the records. These facts are confirmed by PW1 MP and D2 was living with the deceased at Tantra Hill from 2010 to 2016. All right, King.
You see? Na mo kasa sa time na ode bae no ode bae a enko beto odobro ni dead Lumba sa omotifi ho sa time nso no ne natifi ho no mo a omotifi ho no ma omo wo mba omoti ho no ma omo gi omani mo so mo se sa time no ode bae obae a ade na wa meto odobro ni ofi ho. This is what the court is saying, say it can never be true. Into Rahel 142.
Right. Okay, so 142 says, thus the court can safely infer that the late Dad Lumba relocated to Ghana sometime in 2006, about 19 years ago, and from all accounts, the deceased and the plaintiff decided to stay their separate ways.
From all accounts, the deceased and the plaintiff decided to stay in their separate ways. Abandonment no any desertion. So if you have decided to stay in your separate ways, there is nothing like any marriage anyway. 144. 144, right?
All right. 144 says that it can be said that these years are more than enough to confirm that the deceased and the plaintiff had decided to stay apart.
Nti court no say, Rahel, obedi determine say abandonment because one Dad Lumba woni Akosua Serwah no omote ho no. Was there anything like abandonment? And no, you say, Mammy, no more decided, say, you are staying in your separate ways. Court and say, number of years now, you can't want to know, enough. Say, 15, say, 17, say, 19, enough for any court on this planet to determine, say, Akosua Serwah, or Dad Lumba, no, they had what? Permanent separation. When you have permanent separation, there is nothing like what? Marriage anywhere, even if you have a marriage certificate. In this case, even ultimate the marriage certificate, no crampo by poor. The court and say, "Nka, SAS fact we know, nka enough." But when Timmy and Farmer until Yanko Hompo, so these people talking, they don't know what they are talking about.
All right. It says that it is not disputed that the deceased has surgery in 2013 at Focus, and yet the plaintiff did not visit him. From due.
And this issues, you move from number 3, which is abandonment now. Now you number 4 no, or person who the intention to dissolve the marriage. Was there any intention to dissolve the marriage? The answer is yes. There was an intention. Letter now or it was what? It was an intention. Then we move to the number 6 now. Was it 15 years now? That Lumba or ne odobroni etna no. And none enough to say odobroni area na. The court decided to say yes. So what no about na for that number of years now waba beye a year enti oyere. Then you move to the number 7 now. Or say opposite who say Akosua Serwah or need the Lumba no. Did they marry under the German law? Right? Did they? The answer is what? Is no. They didn't. Maybe I can't you. And obisa say Akosua Serwah or initiated divorce and Madika can say there was an intention to divorce, but court and say and now say Akosua Serwah or the ensa koye na ensa no ye be kire mu kwan ya ye fa so yigya aware ntino eno de obe answer no word negative kind 1 3 4.
All right, before I make 1 3 4, let's all tap the screens. 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 Pamucho, you're moving likes no encore 500k. Yanko 500k. Why? Well, they yanko 400k at least for now. We are almost at 300k likes. We are 1.2 people watching right now. Okay. At least obia my 10 taps and not 20 taps. Cry. The record be great. So guys, let's all tap. Tap it, and then let me take time and then appreciate those that are tapping the screens for us. I was therefore let's take note, okay, that everything that we are saying is coming from Judge Dorinda's judgment now a buying, okay. And say if you are okay with it, that's fine. If you are not okay, and then I've told you, say if you write anything, one of the things I won't tolerate on my platform is for anybody to disrespect my panelists. I've always said it. Oba Hasea yendi obiatem we don't yendiatem oha. So if you come and disrespect the people on my show, me pacho outro comment na o disrespect you ma pacho, I'm going to block you, and I don't want to do that. It's pacho so umpese ubedi block on kwadia. If you're not comfortable listening to what is in the judgment, then please you can go elsewhere and then watch whatever it is that you want to watch. But if you're okay watching, then please kindly watch, and then let's move on. Don't come and disrespect anybody on this platform.
1 3 4. What? Right. Only the first part now.
1 3 4. Okay. So the 1 3 4 says a party has to prove to the court that the marriage has broken down beyond reconciliation. This is the sole grounds for divorce. Or see, a party has to prove to the court that the marriage has broken down beyond reconciliation. This is the sole grounds for divorce.
The sole ground, right? Sole ground, just say that is the only ground, perfect ground. Ubetimi jina so edia eguaware. And if you are able to prove to a court to say your marriage, has broken down beyond reconciliation, and that is exactly what we have proved in the previous point. Say either 19 years, either 15 years, either 17 years. It was enough to show, say, the two of them were decided to stay in their separate ways.
And then even in the 2018 letter, no, Mami Akosua Serwah said the marriage has broken down beyond.
Yes, and that means our arena has broken down beyond reconciliation. And the moment it has broken down beyond reconciliation, then there's no marriage. So 135, right?
All right. So 135 says that although the court may find one or more of the facts required to be established for the dissolution of the marriage, the court shall not grant a petition for divorce unless it is satisfied. On all the evidence.
That's be say onya abre any adaje de hwe be video ma me patcho so wahwe wi a subscribe mami on all YouTube, on all social media platforms, especially YouTube ya we hwe subscribe mami. Who subscribing so a press notification button so say the next video na beba na wo benye bi and wahwe. 7 Ghana TV no krenkwa me a me de nkomo de brewe be din e de Hayford 7 Ghana TV. Be that's be say wo hwe. Bye bye.